All right, Paula, it's been great chatting with you. I want to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm excited to talk to you about your experience. Now, Paula, I'm going to hand you the mic. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your professional experience, please.
Well, I have my degrees in what I do in office world, so that was very important to me to learn how to be proficient and being able to multitask at the same time. So throughout the 30 years that I have been doing office administrative work, all type of areas, data entry, filing, receptionist, a lot of receptionists. I had a role in, Tampa area with, in St. Pete's, rather. I was working with the whole corporation, rather, traveling a couple buildings they had with some lawyers. So I was doing the receptionist role where people come in and drop off packages and things like that. And also, it may involve setting up appointments. So throughout my years of 30 years, I've just about done it all. I worked in dental offices. I've done volunteer work for nursing homes and also nursing facilities. I did that for 3 years. I've worked in manufacturing, so I just about done everything. I've worked with executive roles. I've worked with marketing. Um, I'm sorry, executive staff, and I've worked with marketing staff. So yeah, I've been just about all over the world. I really, really enjoy it. I picked up a second occupation, which is leasing, and I've done that for 7 years as well. So I do know all of Microsoft applications. I had gained my certificate back in 99 in microcomputers communications. And also before that, I went to San Diego, continuing education. That was my first role of learning office machines. So I learned how to use electric typewriter, IBM typewriter, copy machine. So I literally start from pecking to typing up to at least 50 to 55 words a minute.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Amazing introduction, Paula. Now, from what I'm gathering here and just looking at your resume, it seems as though you're very adaptable, right? I mean, you traveled, you've said, the world ultimately, and you've been in various industries, which, right now, or you doing the leasing, you've done construction, you've done the medical or dental environment. And with that, with this role, as we discussed, we know it's going to be for a medical company in a corporate office or a corporate setting, which a lot of this is going to entail multitasking, right? You're going to have your managers who are going to give you tasks. And then you're going to have, the greeting people, phone communications, email communications. How are you able to, um, how are you able to multitask throughout the day and maintain organized?
Well, I have to admit, my degrees has really put me in hierarchy responsibilities. I've learned to multitask very proficiently. So that means like using double screens. Like I said, when I was working in law offices, a lot of packages coming in the door, a lot of traffic and appointments. So plus picking up the phone, especially when I was doing leasing, that is a high traffic area. So I may have to get up, run, get a file, have people sign their leases. So I've learned to adapt very well, and I believe in being very proficient and professional in what I do, which
Absolutely
I was
making.
taught in college. So um, I can't even tell you the things that we had to do in our when I was taking office management systems, and also I got a double degree in information process administration, which that involves my bachelor's, dual bachelor's in computers in the office world. So I learned to be very proficient and professional. Um, in our college class when I was going for my bachelor's, we had to dress like we're going to work every day.
Oh,
So Yeah, I started at the beginning and really learned the ball. I learned all of it. And
That's
then
incredible.
yeah, and then I got my bachelor's at a business college. So I was very serious about learning the office world. So
That's
yeah.
amazing. And your education speaks for itself there, right? Now
Hopefully, I paid a lot of money for it.
Paula, I know that off camera, we discussed your PowerPoint proficiency. So tell me a little bit about your usage or utilizing PowerPoint.
Well, like I said, I got my certifications
Mhm.
back in '99, and then also I've updated myself here in Florida as well. Went to a family owned college, and so yeah, I've used it when I worked with Dunedin Parks and Recreations. I worked for the director, and then
Mhm.
also staff, their whole entire staff at Parks and Recreations and permit. So it really involved extensive work with PowerPoint. So what I had to do was make corrections. It
Mhm.
may be literally throwing something at me, writing some notes or something like that, and say, "Hey, throw this in the PowerPoint." And also adjusting, getting it all prepared for their presentations with their contractors. And that was like
Makes sense.
an extensive thing every day. It was like a project every week I had to do. So
Perfect, perfect. So you have that background knowledge of utilizing PowerPoint, even when it's thrown at you with some notes, like I got it, I can do it, and you've definitely achieved that. So,
yeah.
Paula, now we know this is a temporary role. How soon were you looking to start a new position?
I'm available immediately. As soon as you're ready to get started, get rolling. Yeah, I told that it's a couple of months, so that's fine. That's something I could put underneath my little role here on my resume,
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
really enjoy that. I really would. I like working in the nursing. It's different. I have to
Yeah.
admit, hospital is different. But
Yeah. Now, you know that this is again, right, with the medical group here, not necessarily nursing, right, but in the medical field. And I know that you mentioned that you enjoyed being in that prior. So you definitely have those transferable skills and working in a environment such as that. In a corporate setting nonetheless. But Paula, I truly enjoyed our conversation here. I am going to go ahead and stop our interview. It's been great chatting with you.
thank you.
Absolutely. I
All
don't want
right.
you to hang up on me quite yet, though, Paula. Stick with me here.
Sure.
Thank you.